Hi, Jacob and Keyshawn. We have a couple questions for you about Nicholas. The first one is, describe Nick in one word, and why did you choose this word?
If I had to describe Nick in one word, it would be like a brother, because he's always been there for me, no matter what's going on in my life, and he's helped me out through so much, and he's just a really good friend.
I'd say energetic, because no matter what time of day it is, he's always on go, like constantly full of energy and will not chill. Like that's just me.
Okay. The second question is, what do you think Nick packs first in his backpack for a 3-day trip, and why?
Definitely spaghetti, because every trip we've gone on with wrestling, the first thing he pulls out is a spaghetti to make everyone mad.
I was thinking, well, the food canister, whatever is inside the canister, that's the first thing that he packs, and it's because he needs his food all the time. I didn't eat enough. He eats. That's just it.
Okay. And the third question, Nick is camping on a winter weekend and curled up in his sleeping bag at daybreak. Another scout is cooking bacon, and there's a pristine fishing lake close by. What would Nick choose to do? Stay sleeping, eat bacon, or go fishing?
I think Nick would choose to go fishing. I mean, he likes doing it all the time. Me and him have fished quite a lot.
I think it depends on who he's going fishing with, but I think he'd stay sleeping, because he sleeps at the tournaments, he sleeps at late night, daytime, all day. He likes sleeping.
Okay, thanks guys.
Hi, I'm Martha Bollock, and I'm Nick Carpenter's grandmother. I'm really sorry I can't be there for his Eagle Scouts Award. However, Nick, I was asked 3 questions about you. The first question is, how would I describe you in one word? So I thought of 3 words, and it is animated information source. When we're together, you share a lot of your knowledge with me. So our common interest is backpacking, and I proudly presented my ultralight backpacking pillow to you. You said, Grandma, this is not ultralight. Get rid of it. So he gave me some other information sources on ultralight backpacking. The second thing, like most grandmas, we have an iPhone, and this iPhone has a lot of apps. So I consult Nick about these apps, and he tells me, and he says, I really think you need to go and study about them. The second thing I was asked about you is, what would you pack in your pack first if you were going on a backpacking trip? So I thought about that, and I know you love electronics. So you would put that either in your pocket, or you would put it somewhere where you could easily reach it. However, you need a power source. So you might pack this solar pack, and then of course you would probably pack at least 2 other power packs, and you would put it in your backpack. However, Nick, don't forget the cord or they won't work. The third question was, if you were on a camping trip and it was a cold winter morning and you were in your sleeping bag and your alarm went off, would you get up and eat breakfast? Would you go fishing, or would you turn your alarm off? Well, Nick, sorry, but I really think you would turn that alarm off and go back to sleep. I hope you have a great Eagle Scout ceremony, and I love you.
Hi, I'm Grumpy, Nicholas's grandfather. The best word that I can find to describe Nicholas is focused, because he remained focused in our discussions on things that I did in my own career as a pioneer computer programmer and computing technology at Apollo and during Apollo 4 through Apollo 17, and then later within my work at ExxonMobil in plant computing. He paid attention to every part of it, was well focused, and I'm sure he remembers it. The one food he would pack on any camping trip for 3 days is ramen noodles, and he called it snake soup. And he would pack about 9 bags of that with him, so he'd have it at every meal. If he's sleeping in and he smells bacon and someone shouts to go fishing, I think he'll sleep first until he gets his rest, and then he'll pack the bacon with him and then go fishing. Nicholas, I'm very proud of you and I love you dearly. And congratulations on being an Eagle Scout. That's something that few people get to achieve. I love you, Sonny. Bye-bye.
Ready? Describe Nick in one word, and why did you choose the word?
Definitely funny, because he always makes me laugh.
What do you think Nick packs first in his backpack for the 3-day trip, and why?
Glasses, because he would be blind without them.
And Nick is camping on a winter weekend and curled up in his sleeping bag at daybreak. Another scout is cooking bacon, and there's a pristine fishing lake close by. What would Nick choose to do? Stay sleeping, eat bacon, or go fishing?
Stay sleeping.
Okay, thanks, Amelie.
No problem.
Hi, Nick. I'm thinking of the one word that reminds me of you, and it's energetic. That is, when it's something that you want to do and makes you happy and is fun to do. You're so energetic. So also, when you're going camping, I think you might want to bring along some kolaches. Enough for the trip, because you love those. And thirdly, if you were sleeping soundly in your tent, but you either needed to get up to eat bacon or go fishing or just sleep, I think you'd want to get up and go fishing, because I know you really enjoy fishing and that you are really good at. So I love you and goodbye.
Hi there, I'm Nick's mom, and I'm here to tell you all about Nick. If I had to describe Nick in one word, it would be caring. He is really caring, and it shows through when he interacts with people. In fact, one time I remember we were skiing down a mountain, and there was an old man who fell and was having a hard time. Nick went right past him, but then he went back up that mountain, and he got that guy squared away and skied down the mountain with the old man. That was pretty neat. Okay, so if Nick is packing for a 3-day backpacking trip, I would say he's going to pack his chili dogs. I know he loves snake soup at the house, but when he's camping, he's a chili dog man. So chili dogs, that's it. And if he is sleeping in his sleeping bag and really cozy, and somebody's cooking bacon and there's also a lake, I think what he's going to try to do is stay in that sleeping bag and coax the Boy Scout who's making that bacon to bring it to him in bed. And then eventually when Ty comes calling, he'll jump out of bed probably about 2 in the afternoon and go fishing with Ty. So that's it. That's all about Nick.
Hey there. This is Bad Uncle Benny here to interview for Nick. And I'm just going to sum this all up and say, it's most likely that Nick would finagle Grandma Mart and Mommy to bring the bacon to the bed. Love you, buddy. Super proud.